Jonathan Mead. I'm a professor with the Fire Science Department at Purdue Global. If you have a situation where your firework doesn't activate, doesn't perform the way it's supposed to, leave the firework alone, back away from it. Do not attempt to relight it, as if you do, it could go off instantaneously. Wait until your show's over, and then you can turn around and dump it in a bucket and address it. So dump it in a bucket of water and address it from there. Obviously, if something unplanned or unexpected happens, we should seek cover, get away from the projectiles as far as we can, or any kind of fireworks. We should get away from it as fast and as far as we can. Find cover, hide from it, wait till it goes off, and then address it from there. There's about 12,000 incidents every 4th of July involving fireworks, and that's from structure fires. We have about 10,400 incidents involving medical services where somebody has to be taken to a hospital due to projectile injuries or burns or that kind of stuff. So it is not a frequent issue, but it does happen, and we need to make sure that we have first aid kits around to address that. And then once again with extinguishers, like a fire extinguisher, bucket of water, to address those types of situations as well. We should be checking our state laws and ordinances and our local ordinances to make sure that we can even fire off fireworks in our area. The other thing is, when we look at the location that we're going to do it, we want to make sure that we're away from structures, away from dry grass, leaves and that kind of stuff where it would cause a fire. And we also have to be aware of when the drought season is, when it's dry out. We need to make sure that we address that and not shoot off fireworks during that dry time. Some of the injuries that can happen with fireworks is usually about 38% of the people that have addressed their issues in a hospital have had fingers or hands, issues with hands, whether it's getting blown off or partway blown off. So we want to make sure that you keep your hands away from projectiles, because you do have both projectiles plus you have sparks coming out of there that could also burn you as well. And then we give kids sparklers, and the sparkler is really a steel rod wrapped in aluminum powder. We set it on fire and it burns between 1,000 and 3,000 degrees, depending on the type of sparkler it is. There's 2 grades right now. One has the steel rod in it. The other one has a bamboo rod in it. And the bamboo rod burns cooler, but it's still hot enough to burn you. So keep those things away from you.
So you can see it doesn't take much to catch the clothing on fire. Or if I put that up the skin, we're 2nd, 3rd degree burns immediately with the temperatures that this is burning at.
Put another one on this side.
The end of the mortar round needs to be pointing up when you drop it in. Okay, so once we put it in,